Hi everyone, my name is Brenda Meyer, and I'm going to be talking to you about how alcohol, and specifically binge drinking, affects the brain and athletic performance of our teens today. So first, some facts about alcohol use. Alcohol is the most commonly used and abused drug among our youth today. Excessive drinking is responsible for 4,300 deaths each year, costing the U.S. about $24 billion in 2010. People aged 12 to 20 drink 11% of the alcohol that is consumed in the US, and more than 90% of that alcohol consumed is in the form of binge drinking. On average, underage drinkers consume more drinks per drinking occasion than adults do. There was also a study done in 2017, or a survey done, that found that among high school students during the past 30 days, 30% of them drank some amount of alcohol, 14% binge drank, 6% drove after drinking, and 17% rode with a driver who had been drinking. Crazy facts for you. So now, how does alcohol affect the brain specifically? The most significant brain development time is from the ages of 12 to 21. So remember, 11% of the alcohol consumed is from people who are 12 to 20 years old. So that's a crazy fact to think about, that our brain is developing at that time that a lot of people are drinking alcohol. And for example, this picture on the left is a normal 15-year-old's brain. You can see the brain activity is very dense. There's a lot of it. And on the right is a heavy drinker, teenager, that has little to no brain activity. So other binge drinking effects: it can cause permanent damage to the brain. It causes impulsivity, memory problems, higher rates of getting an alcohol use disorder, impaired judgment, impaired decision-making, and impaired moral reasoning. So these changes to impulse control, memory, and long-term reward motivation put teen binge drinkers at a higher risk for having ongoing problems drinking, and they're more likely to be an alcoholic. So how does this affect athletic performance? It's directly related to decreased athletic performance. There is a decrease in speed, endurance, agility, and strength, and concentration if you consume alcohol. The residual effect of alcohol, also known as a hangover, has been shown to reduce elite athletic performance by 11.4%. Even a small dose of alcohol before training will decrease endurance performance, is what a study showed. Also, alcohol use leads to compromised motor skills, decreases in coordination, delayed reactions, diminished judgment, and impaired balance. And these effects specifically will increase an athlete's risk for injury. So 54.8% of athletes who drink alcohol suffer from an injury, compared to 23.8% of those who don't drink. Also, really important thing to tell our students, and specifically our athletes, is that one night of binge drinking can erase 2 weeks of training. So why waste one night for all that work that you've done? So what can we do as teachers? I think we need to teach our students about the damage that alcohol does to our brain, our bodies, and our overall health. I think we need to show our students the facts, show them those brain scans, and show them the real-life problems and accidents that occur to those who binge drink, or show them the withdrawal symptoms of people who are alcoholics. I think this information applies to all of our students. I think as healthy individuals, we all need to participate in physical activity, and alcohol affects our motivation to do that. So whether you're training for a marathon or you're studying for an exam, alcohol will affect your performance. It will not help it. I think I want to give my students an option to sign a contract to commit to abstaining from alcohol use, and to commit to surrounding themselves with positive people, places, and things. When I was in high school at PV in Chico, we had a program called Athlete Committed, and it was a program where we signed a contract, and it showed that our athletic performance skyrocketed because of it, I think, and it's definitely proven to help. So something we can do as teachers, and that is what I have for you today on binge drinking.